Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's live stream on Twitch, which would be for about an hour, but an hour in the game, to be honest. I don't think there will be any pit stops because I don't got tire wear on, but I would go down the pits every once in a while just to make it a bit more realistic, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So welcome to today's live stream, which will be the 1 hour of Long Beach Endurance Solo. I decided to do this endurance race because I just wanted to test out how long can I keep driving without stopping. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. If I ever feel like I have to stop to take a break because I need to eat, that does not include the live stream. I'll keep on going after I finish eating, so I'm gonna leave that there. But as of right now, we are in the Cadillac Prototype V. That's like their Le Mans hypercar or prototype. I don't know how you would call it in the I don't know how you would call it in the prototype category or the class. I think it's like GTP or something like that. If I'm not wrong. No, this race is not sponsored by any of the sponsors you see on my hat. Like Quake Racing Oil is not a sponsor. Optima is not a sponsor. These are just my SEMA presents that I got from SEMA. But I would like to welcome you guys to this amazing prototype. That it's a paid mod for a Assetto Corsa, but it's one of the best sounding cars you will ever hear, and hopefully, you guys like it. And welcome to the 1 hour of Long Beach. There is a car for you. It's a nice looking blue and black and yellow car. So hopefully you guys like it. And let's get on with the 1 hour of Long Beach. I'm gonna switch to live view just so I can see the chat better. But yeah, this car requires to turn on the car first, and then we will. So I'm gonna switch to cameras very quickly at the start because you guys are going to want to hear this. This is why I love this car, because it has this amazing startup sound. So watch this. Alright, here we go. Let's do the 1 hour of Long Beach and let's do this. We're gonna do 2 warm-up laps just to get the tires nice and get the brakes warmed up. I personally been to this track in real life, so I already know the layout. It's very simple. 1 hour at this track is be very long because it's short, so it's gonna be like a mini Bristol. It's under I think it's longer than a mile. I'm not sure. just can't wait to drive this car here. That's like 50%, like 40, like 30 maybe. I'm not sure. Alrighty guys, here we go. Whenever a long beat starts, right now. So I forgot that when you start a car, you can't use the clutch because it will slip. So let me start. that because I have a previous lap time that would beat. You guys can't see it because it's in the pits menu, so. That was a good turn. Trying to not floor it because it will start the car. Alright, there we go. It's a quick repair. That's all they went in for. Alrighty. That must stop every car bottoms out on speed, so I would Too fast. So this car doesn't have a reverse in electric. I just noticed that. So when you wait to make a move, is to put it in. Little mistakes can always happen. So remember that. The car bottomed up back there, but I went very slowly, so that's why I didn't big spin out. I do have a slight bit of tire wear on this server, not server but game. I remember how to get back on the track. So, nope, not gonna fit. Okay, I reset it to the pits because I already had 0 tires. So now I guess we can start again. We are at the 31-minute mark. I don't know what mark we are in the game, but I'll just say we're at 31-minute mark already. Problem is I don't got the pits many set up on my pits. I gotta do it all like centimeters. My indoor. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, we are officially back on the stream. I'm very sorry for the slight pause that we had, but we should be back. And now, um, 30. I wouldn't say 30 hours. Like 29 minutes. Not sure. Alrighty, but who cares? Let's continue this endurance race. I'm just doing this for fun because this is an amazing sounding car, by the way. So if you guys want to watch the full stream of this Cadillac car, I'll post it on Twitter. Not Twitter, I'll post it on TikTok and I'll post it on YouTube. The full video after it's done doing whatever it does. So hopefully you guys like it. After this stream, I will be streaming Ghost Recon Wildlands for the remaining of the stream. So I will end this stream and then start up a new stream. Ghost Recon Wildlands, we're going to be playing that. Or I have a new game, which is GTA San Andreas, which I'm already a bit ahead on it. Not that much though, so I'm ahead to the point where I can... I'm ahead to the point where we can like start playing it as a stream. I just went to like bypass like the beginning because it's a bit annoying. So, if you guys want to see any of those games, let me know in the Twitch comments or in the social media page. But I appreciate everybody who's watching, even if it's just one viewer. But thank you very much. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. I don't recommend you guys subscribing because I don't know if I'm going to continue streaming on Twitch or not, because Twitch doesn't want to give me my affiliated status for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll just leave it like that. Alrighty, let's get back into this Cadillac and do the famous startup sound that it has. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna floor it till like I reach the end of pit lane, so enjoy the sound of electric for now. Just saying. Alright. 3, 2, 1. If you guys have any other recommended tracks that I should do, for example, 24-hour Le Mans track, I would not drive it for 24 hours. That was my fault on this track. I can do that for an hour. It's fun track. I'm practicing on this track is because IMSA is supposed to be coming to Long Beach back in later in the year, and they're gonna have a sim racing set up at one of their booths that always does challenges, and whoever gets the fastest lap time supposedly gets a brand new PC. Last time I did good race, is that the difference is that game, that sim racing setup that they have at the IMSA or Coolmaster is on iRacing. So iRacing behaves way more different than the sim racing. Like the ABS feels different, the braking feels different. They have different style of pedals, so like pedals and what they do is that they remove some of the hub settings on and stability control on the cars for people can easily spin out, so it can be a challenge for them. The reason I didn't win last time or last year was because I spun on alternate. So coming into this first one, I worked too hard, and I basically floated on bump stop. And what that did was that the right rear tire had more power than the left rear tire because the left rear tire was over here. So when the right rear tire lifted, the car spun. Prototypes are very easy to spin because they have a lot of power. Well, not more power than the 90s prototypes. When you watched Le Mans race back in the 90s, they had way more power. This one now, this car, or this prototype, the Cadillac one, it's a naturally aspirated 5.5 liter V8 making around 680 horsepower. Well, maybe 700 with the electric system or the hybrid system. I also did a mod on my old 97 it's the bump stop brakes. So now if I want, I just floor it, and what happened was like that's why I'm like very like holding on to the brakes with more of the engine brake because it's easier. That was nice, That's exactly what happened to me at the Long Beach race in real life. At that what's it called? At that cooler. Wait, if I start the car, neutral. Alright, let's see what we can do this. And it worked. Then with the clutch overflows. So what I'm gonna do right now is that I will teleport back to the pits once I get close. Or once I'm at the pits, I'll just press the reset button. My clutch is cooked. I don't know why it's cooked. have mechanical damage on, so but it doesn't show the indicator because I have turned it off. Alright, so let's do this. Now we're in hybrid mode, so that's why the engine is off. Right, floor above 40 is gonna turn on, so gotta keep nice and stable. Alrighty. Cars coming off and back to pits and that is a very satisfying sound. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the difference between the iRacing game and this game is that the track temperature changes in that game every once in a while because it's automated track. So it goes up track temperature to a certain time that you want it to. So it can be very grippy, very slippery, or have zero grip. Or if you want, you put ice cream on ice. I'm trying this, not fun. Well, it's pretty funny. Because everyone's friends can do like slide around and turn back and stuff. But I'll just do that later. Difference about the iRacing in this game car is that this is a Cadillac and the Long Beach Grand Prix is sponsored by Acura. The car you picked up on iRacing is an Acura prototype. So you have three options at the Cooler Master booth at the Long Beach Race. You have a prototype hypercar, which is basically the same thing. Yeah, I'm not sure though. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, might be. Then you have sports car, and then you have the GT3. This car is in the ETP class, I think it's called. What's the not sure. I have to make sure. Single overhead cam or a push rod engine, but this is the same engine that the NASCAR Cup Series used in their next gen car. That's why it sounds similar. It's the same engine. It's around the same power for NASCAR cars. This car has a hybrid drivetrain which helps the car accelerate more and make the fuel a bit more efficient. NASCAR Cup cars don't have hybrid systems. And then NASCAR adds up, I think the whole discussion around the older fans of NASCAR and everybody else. Because that would just make NASCAR boring at that point. Because people like smelling the cars, they like hearing them start up and stuff, and idle at the pits. But if you're gonna have like a hybrid that starts the engine every time, I don't know. The problem about having a hybrid in NASCAR is that I don't know if it's true or not, but I think the starters worn out quicker because of how many times you start it. Unless it's like one super easy start. Not sure though. Woo! I was close. Damn, sorry. Alright, so you're looking at the stream on top screen. The stream cam. And then you see my little cameras below, track cameras above. So you can here look at the. I wish you could make it have two scenes, which is one is the track cam and one is the wheel cam. That would be very cool actually, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe I can like do like a multi-stream. Like one the track. Looking at time, we got around 6 more minutes. Also, if you guys want to see a live stream at the Long Beach Grand Prix or the IMSA race real life on my Twitch channel, you gotta follow my channel because I will 100% be streaming at the IMSA race real life at Long Beach. You guys will be there, feel free to meet me and say hi. Don't be shy. It's fine. I'm not a big streamer, so you're not worried about it. But I won't be trying my best to stream the entire day at the track. I'll be taking my charger, my battery port. I don't have a good camera because I only have a phone camera. Also, when it's hot, turn like that without using the brakes, it just takes a bit of confidence because you can really just turn it like just turn like this, and you can hit the wall. Or not. I think you can break the tiny bit. That happens. Yep, it's stalled. Also, the car I think is damaged. I'm not sure though. Check. Let me check. Yep, wheel is pretty bent. I don't see any damage in the car though, so that looks good. Here, You guys want to see how the car sounds when I start it up from this camera angle? I gotta twist myself right now. I thought I was gonna make it, but nope. I did not. Clutch is broken. And I do have the auto clutch on, so that happens all the time. It's fine, I'll just restart the car. And boom. New car. Near the starter, listen. That's the starter. The thing you're hearing right now, that's the starter. Alright. One last lap and we should be done. Now let's go right to camera view. One more lap and we should be done with this endurance race. Take a couple minute break and then we should start the nose recons. Alright, I'll just do the nose recons for tomorrow. I'm not sure. I just want to check today. Alright, one more lap. Okay, so what happened right there was that the car I clutch kicked it and the electric motor engaged, which is, I don't know if that's how it happened, but car is gotta restart the car. Car might be broken. It's 100% broken because it's very bouncy. The wheel is bent. Yep. Alrighty. That final couple of laps were a bit pain in the butt, but at least we managed to finish this endurance race. In a bad way, but we finished it. Alright, let's see. Here are our lap times. We did a total of 26 laps. Our fastest lap was let's see, was right. It's 119.846. It's not that bad. I can do faster than that. Like I can do way faster. Like we did a bit slower here. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this Cadillac prototype stream. If you guys want to see more on this prototype, make sure to hit the subscribe button or like and follow. Thank you guys very much for watching this live stream, and I will see you guys for the next one. Also, if you want the link to this car, the Cadillac or this prototype, I'll put it in the Twitch chat before I get off the stream. So I'm gonna go back to the back scene, and I'll post it in the chat. If you guys want the car, all you gotta do is pay $5.49. I think is what I paid, and enjoy the car. You can also get a prototype pack, which comes from a bunch of more stuff. But I'll be back. I'll post the car link in the chat if you guys want it. But that'll be it for today. And thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll be back. Alrighty. Uh, dun, dun. Trying to find the app or the page. Doesn't want to load for some reason. It loaded yesterday. App page is called. Alrighty, I'm back. So, so if you guys want the Cadillac that's on the screen, which is this one right here. If you guys want this Cadillac, all you gotta do is pay $5.49, like I said earlier in the stream, and the link will be in chat if you want it. That is the link to the Cadillac. If you want to buy it, it's called the Prototype H Cadenza V, which I don't know why it's called like that, but if you guys want to get more I'm not sponsored by them, but that'd be a nice sponsor if I could. I can get a bunch of cars from them. You can get it from for free. That's what we can get for free. For free, you can get some Indy cars. You can get some old cars, NASCARs, Indy cars. Then for our products, you can get. Let's see what you can get. You can get some old supercars. You can get the current Formula One cars. You can get the Cadillac, the prototype, more F1 cars. You can get many more F1 cars. You can get the this H pack one, which is a nice pack. You can get the Ferrari. You can get the BMWs. You can get everything on here. You can get a bunch of stuff. You can also get the supercars, which is like more like Australian or New Zealand type of stuff. But the link is in the chat if you guys want to go buy it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.